Yes, we're ready. Oh, no, wait. I didn't do that really important thing that's going to be vital to the whole thing.
Well,
That was us recreating what just happened.
if you don't think that...
I don't think.
We'll just end it with that.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fair enough. Just waiting to make sure we're actually going live. Looks like we're going live. According to Restream, we're going live. And also popping live onto the YouTubes today. My mom's going to try to watch it on the big TV. That's pretty good. On their new couches.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
Yep. Yeah, and she won't have the pressure of typing in any responses since we won't be able to see it. So
That's
she's
right.
just going to sit there.
That's
There
right.
you go. I've got it.
You got it?
Yep.
All right, that's good news. Hey, you're about to watch the morning show thing, but you have just enough time to butter your muffin, glaze your donuts, jelly your Timbits, pop your tart, smear your bagel. Whatever you need to do. Hey, listen. Whatever you need to do. Or you can go pee. You have like 47 seconds.
That's your family. You're making them all work.
My brain has stopped working out here. It's so cold.
What are you talking about?
Let's keep going. Get off my boat.
I genuinely believe we could get John Bon Jovi.
John Bon Jovi. All right, the top one works. All right, so we're gonna kill the bottom one.
Look at that. You even got a YouTube person commenting. Teresa.
Really?
Yep.
Teresa, look at you go. Isn't that exciting, Shannon?
Yes.
My forehead's a little shiny. Find the brightest spot in my forehead.
I feel like my forehead shiny. Instead of fixing my forehead, I'll adjust the lighting.
Well, it's a dance, Shannon. It's a dance. Hey, you're watching the morning show thing. What is that? How I started? Is it?
No,
What do I say?
that wasn't it.
What do I say?
You forgot.
I have forgotten.
It's done. It's over.
What do I say?
Bye.
Doesn't matter. Hey, you're watching the morning show thing. I'm Brittlestar.
I'm Shannon.
These aren't our real names, of course. These are our... Is it going to stop raining sometime? Names. Well, it's been pretty rainy.
Are you stealing the weather cam thunder again?
No, I'm just alluding to past weather.
Okay.
Which is not
All right.
what you're about.
Yeah, that's true.
Come on into the big country kitchen, take a look around. Yes, those are real fieldstone flagstone walls, and they are about 3.5 to 4 feet deep, like thick. No, that's not. Well, thick, yeah, and deep into the windowsills. So if you have some emotional support tchotchkes, feel free to set them up in a tableau de vie. Or if you have precious moments, feel free to set those guys up there too, like a little baseball game setup or something. That'd be adorable.
You've got like 4 YouTube people watching.
I know,
and
right?
Commenting.
They stand out a mile with that little red logo.
Yeah, I
don't they?
know.
What was I going to say? Oh, precious moments, tchotchkes, tableau de vie, set them up, do what you need to do, but take them home at the end of the show because they're creepy as hell. There's over 250 beanbag chairs over there by the huge walk-in fireplace. A number of those bags I got from Beanbags R Us in the States before they went out of business. And we also got a bunch from beanbagsrus.ca in Canada, saved in the HST, because the guy was like, you want how many beanbag chairs? He's like, just don't worry about the tax. I was like, thanks, man. The rest of them I made myself from scraps I found lying around the big country kitchen and stuffed with the unclaimed contents of the 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, that's 4 years, lost and found boxes. If you do get a handmade beanbag chair, know this. 1, they're made with love. 2, the seams are sticky, so don't stick your fingers down there. What's happening?
I'm just seeing Heather is pointing out that
Oh, it does.
you
Yeah.
can't see
Well, I'll
the,
fix that in a second when you start talking.
I'll just move the picture over.
Well, I can. It's because you can see a little bit too much of this here. Look at this. Yeah. You see that? Yeah.
The person who sets up the tech was a little distracted this morning because he was a little early.
It's true. That was a little early. There's a big chair, there's a big chair back there for 2 like to curl up and or get it on. And there's 6 rocking chairs over there for those who like to rock. Right, Shannon?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to fix this. So you think my mom's watching on the big TV?
I don't know. Don't make her comment. She's sitting nicely.
In her new sofa?
Yeah.
That's a bit better, isn't it? Who's complaining about it?
Heather.
Heather, is that better? Heather? Is that better? Let's do roll call, Shannon.
That's a great idea.
You know what happens in roll call?
No.
What happens in roll call is people say something nice in the comments like, hi, hello, hey, how are you? Then I say their name, but they lose their freaking minds. Shh. Then their day's made. If it's your first time watching, say it's your first time watching. Mm-hmm. And then stand back, squint your eyes, because you do not want this stuff in your eyes. You don't. It'll sting. And watch the TMST crew love drizzle down upon you. Like the Sprite Mister at Canada's Wonderland. The sponsorship is any day now. Those guys. All right, here we go. You ready?
I'm ready.
A little bit of gas, a little trapped wind.
No, you don't have to tell us.
A little trapped wind.
Nope. Just keep going.
Kelsey's here. Cookies Help Cats is here. Nicholas, Kelsey, Hillary from no longer Hollyweird, California. San Diego.
Sandy Weird.
Sandy Weirdo.
She brought the weird with her.
Yeah. Mike's here. Will, Bob, Marianne, Teresa, Judith, Michelle, Caper LMF says our S&G vodka is amazing. Well, thank you very much.
Carrie's first time watching.
Hi, Carrie. I said Caper, Maud's watching. Richard, Valerie, Gary's watching on the YouTubes. Sandy, Cameron, Sophia. Watching a live band from outside the fence in the free seats. Love it. Good for you, Sophia. Karen from Saskatchewan watching. Brad's watching as well. Catherine, Diana, Carrie, Tom, Gary, Sobel Promotions from New York, saying you are the best thing to come out of the pandemic. Is that nice? That's also a low bar.
You're more fun than nasal swabs.
You're the best thing to come out of the pandemic. Valerie, Heather, Brenda, John, Antonella's here from Venice, Italy. You know what she says?
What does she say?
Buongiorno a tutti voi, Britta Shannon. That's what they say in Venice.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Laura, Karen, Lynn, Prabha, Alcatum, a Moroccan living in Quebec. Look at that. Isn't that nice? You want to cut away?
No. No, but
we're not there yet.
Whenever you're there, weather cam could be exciting. I don't know.
Paul Smith, John Bastion's here as well. Gary, Jody.
It is Lorianne's first time watching.
Hi, Lorianne.
She just evacuated from the wildfires and is looking for some smiles.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're safe, first of all, but that's horrible. You had to evacuate. I hope things go as well as they possibly could. Carol's tuning in from Walkerton. Kathleen from Minnesota. Bunsen sent me from Bunsen and Beaker.
Dogs.
The dogs when I did the Twitter Spaces
look
this
at
week.
me.
I know, that's really good. Garth's tuning in from Exeter. John's here. My mom's here. My mom says, hello and happy F&G Friday to all.
She came back on the Facebook, eh? Didn't want to see your
I
big
told her
mug.
she had to comment on her phone or iPad, but she could watch on the big screen. I thought maybe it would give my dad something to do. Hi, Dad.
Yeah, that's what he wants.
It is. This is almost life size. Their TV's so big. Tia, Brenda, John, and Tech for Your Needs is here. Ray's here from Airdrie, Alberta. Janet's tuning in from Edmonton, first timer. Look at that. Isn't it amazing? Hi, Janet. I like Edmonton. Go to Mercer if you can. Does Mercer have a patio in Edmonton? Tell me, Janet, in the comments if you could. That'd be great. Thank you. Rafael from Brazil. Bom dia. D, can you say hi to my friend Kale? Hi, Kale. He was never mentioned on Romper Room to the Magic Mirror. Me neither, Kale.
Yeah, same.
I shouldn't
Thanks
even
for
said.
bringing it up, though.
Yeah, shouldn't even said D's name. Should just be Kale's name. Forget that I said D. It's all about you, Kale. Paul Smith says shocking Scottish accent. Listen, that's how my mom talks. She's transatlantic. She's basically Sheena Easton.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much to Michael Ford and the Ford Group for sponsoring Roll Call. We greatly appreciate it. Michael Ford and the Ford Group are accountants. You can find out more at thefordgroup.ca. Thefordgroup.ca. You can find out more by looking at this site you're on. Ray's tuning in from Ayr, Ontario.
Air on tear.
Ayr on Tear. Tanya says, "Oh my God, what a thrill romp room for adults." It's right, Tanya. That's
Going
what
to
this is.
weather cam. Hopefully we still have a car because I don't see it, which is interesting.
Yeah.
It is currently about 23, feels like 29. It's going to go up to 26, feels like 35 today.
Why the hesitation? Are you making this up?
No, I was trying to remember what it was, and I looked at it.
Don't you write it down?
No. It might thunder this afternoon. I think it's going to. It says only maybe small possibility, but I think it will. And then it's going to be kind of nice. And it's still looking like it's going to be nice in Kingston at the beginning of the week. So just to give full weather forecasts.
G. Kirst is here on the YouTube as well. The Produce Stand podcast, by the way, which I was a guest on, and I have a T-shirt from which I've yet to take a picture in. But they sent me a lovely Produce Stand T-shirt. They do a Letterkenny podcast. See, the Produce Stand is what the whole show centers around.
Let me take my graphic off for my segment. Okay, continue.
Anyway, it's got a whole thing, and it's about Letterkenny, and I was on it.
But you hate Letterkenny.
I like Letterkenny, and I'm still kind of angling to play an OPP officer. I want to be the Dan Aykroyd.
I was going to
type
say, I
character.
like Dan Aykroyd. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Replay roll call, people who watched and commented after. And if your first time watching is in replay, let me know. Christine, Karen, Gilbert, Shauna, Mary, Crystal, Greg, Fiorella, Diana, Carolyn, Jennifer, David, Elaine, Nabaz, Sarah, Jim, and Maria. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for watching. Hey, listen, look at this. W.R. Costin on YouTube says, "Is this a new show? I haven't seen it before, and I've been subbed for a while." Here's the thing, W.R. Thanks for bringing up a very painful point about the internet.
Don't shout.
I'm sorry. We've been doing this show for 5 years, mainly on Facebook, but also on Twitter. And occasionally we've done it on YouTube, but very rarely, though.
But to be fair, WR is watching on YouTube, and that has not been the case for
No, it hasn't been an
3
option.
years.
At least 3 years,
Yeah.
exactly. So we're happy you're here. That's all.
And Max, right in there with the references, the weather in Stratford is always acting up. As a theater joke.
And who was first time? Was it Mark? First time watching, a transplanted Brit living in Messina. In the soon-to-be Cuomo-free New York State.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's probably good. Oh,
Yeah.
God, look, there's so many more.
I know, because you're...
Karen says, "Did you move? Your yard looks totally different."
It's because the flowers are up.
It's because
You can't see. Yeah.
It's not just
The flowers have gotten a little bit tall.
Yeah, it's not just a dirt patch we have in front of our
Yep.
house. We actually have flowers there. Hey, Shannon.
Hey, yeah.
What's going on out there? Quick! Quick! Oh, we've
going?
missed it. We've missed the action. There was a huge explosion sound out front. There's just a
Or our
truck.
green bin got emptied. Yeah.
It's just a truck, really, but that's fine.
It is Kathy's first time watching.
Hi, Kathy. Kathy with a K or C. C. From Fredericton. You know who's putting New Brunswick on the map? 1, Kathy. 2, Maestro Fresh West.
Yes, because he lives there now.
He lives there now,
Yeah.
and he's been tirelessly pushing New Brunswick, and I appreciate it, and I love it. It's great. I mean, how cool is it to get Maestro Fresh West?
Talking about Sugarloaf. Remember that hill?
I
Sugarloaf?
do remember the Sugarloaf.
Yeah.
Call me a hip-hop tic-tactician. All right, Shannon, now we're going to do Fridge Friday.
Okay.
Give me a second.
I'd love to do Fridge Friday, but I don't have your computer in here that I can pull up.
Just give me a second, Shannon.
That's all I'm saying.
Just give me a second. What happens at Fridge Friday is every Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern like clockwork. First of all, let me tell you something about this. You know how I post every Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern like clockwork about Fridge Friday?
And you remembered yesterday without me telling you.
I know.
It was very good.
On Wednesday,
Of this
Greg,
past week?
this past Wednesday,
Okay.
Greg
Yes.
from Tennessee,
Yep.
perilously close to Sweetwater, Tennessee, which has the worst motel in the world.
Yep.
There's probably worse, actually.
Yeah.
The people were really nice there. It was just really run down.
Anyways.
Anyway, on Wednesday, he said, he tweeted me, Fridge Friday. I was like, nice try. What happens on Fridge Friday is...
Because he's retired now. He's like, I don't know.
I'm just going to troll him. That's
Yep.
exactly it. So, see, Greg's watching on YouTube. Look at that.
And Steven says one of our council members in Northport, Alabama submitted a Fridge Friday.
That's exciting. So what happens at Fridge Friday is I post a call at my Facebook page at 11 a.m. Eastern every Thursday like clockwork. And I pick a theme just at whim, out of the air, out of my imagination. I'm like a fortune cookie. And then I post it, and then people race out to dollar stores. They check their closets. They call up family and friends. And they take pictures depending on whatever the theme is. And then they post that. And I pick one winner each week. Sometimes more, but usually just one winner. And they go on the fridge for a week of adoration and adulation. Mm-hmm. But not only that, Shannon.
What? There's more?
There's more.
Okay.
They also get an amazing coffee prize pack from Club Coffee. Club Coffee, if you don't know, do coffee for pretty much everyone. You're drinking coffee right now? Club Coffee probably had their hands all over it. They grabbed those beans firm and they held them.
No.
Well, they test them.
Don't.
It's coffee beans,
It's
Shannon.
Friday. Be nice.
Get your mind out of the gutter. Am I right? Anyway, what they do is they offer amazing coffee, and you might win a coffee prize pack. So the theme this week was sunglasses selfie. Sunglasses selfie. Sunglasses selfie.
Why is there so much shouting today?
You see that bug flying across the camera?
Nope.
Sunglasses selfie. The winner of Fridge Friday this week is Laura Catherine. Congratulations, Laura. Laura, you have won Fridge Friday and an amazing coffee prize pack from Club Coffee. That means that you're going to email me, business@brittlestar.com, business@brittlestar.com. I'm going to hook you up with Solange from Club Coffee, not romantically, so don't even waste your breath. She's going to find out what kind of coffee you like, if you like dark roast, medium roast, light roast, creamy caramel roast, whatever you want. They've got it. Mm-hmm. And then she'll find out what kind of format you like. Do you like whole beans? Do you like ground coffee? Do you like 100% compostable coffee pods? Yeah, whatever you want, Laura. Whatever you want. And then she'll send it to you. She'll meet you at the closest waterway. She'll get jump in her yellow kayak that's never ever been used with her faithful pug Stewie, named after me. And she'll meet you at the closest waterway and deliver you this amazing coffee prize pack. Ask anyone who's received the Fridge Friday coffee pack before. It's entirely too much coffee.
Laura's watching. And I now realize it's Laura Catherine with a K. So I have to
There you go. Well, congratulations, Laura.
change the spelling.
So email me, business@brittlestar.com. Let's take a look at some of the other pictures, Shannon. Are you ready?
No.
Hang on. Sorry,
Now I
guys.
am.
Sorry.
I had
Ready?
to change it because I spelt it with a C.
Here we go.
Yeah.
And this was a good picture too, I thought. I like that picture too. Have you ever had rose-colored glasses before?
No.
I have. It made me look a little bit like I directed porn movies, but
yeah, those are usually more
it doesn't
beigey, but yeah.
It doesn't make oh, I forgot who this is now. I can't tell.
Now that you've insulted her, yeah.
Kim. It doesn't make Kim look like a porn movie director.
No.
No. She doesn't look like she's part of the adult film entertainment
No,
industry
she
at all
doesn't.
in this. That's not an insult either. I'm just saying, they look great on you. To me, like when they're on me,
Why have you just
good.
ruined this lovely picture?
it is a lovely picture. It's nothing to ruin. There's some nice pictures. Look at that. That's a cool one. Right?
That's a good one.
Yeah. That's a good picture. Look at that. Look at that.
Aw, voted most adorable.
When I saw this picture, you know what I thought in my head? Bootsy baby. That's what I thought. It just looks like Bootsy Collins.
Oh, twice this week we've talked about Bootsy Collins, and I really don't know who that is.
I was setting this whole joke up this whole week.
This whole week just waiting for this baby picture
Bootsy
to
baby.
be submitted. There you go. The produce stand pod said Kim looks like Meryl Streep. She does, as opposed to a director.
Of what, Shannon? This is Blair. Nothing is real in this photo. I just want to make sure you realize that, except for the beaver. There's Jody. This is a good picture too, isn't it?
Yeah, that's good.
Oh.
Oh, I think that's the "it's time to go home" picture.
I haven't stood in front of a sunglasses rotator thing in a long time, or a display, and I kind of want to. This picture made me think I want to go back and do that again. Do you ever used to do that? Spend time doing it?
Try on sunglasses?
Yeah.
Well, no. Now I target the kind of sunglasses I want, and usually the first pair I try on is the pair I get.
Let me
But I haven't lost some in a while, so I haven't.
Remind me
had
to
buy
ask
them.
you about that. Okay.
Okay.
That's Victoria. Look at that doggy.
That's really good.
That's
That's a lot of pictures.
You're
And
telling me.
everyone's on theme.
I know. I had to go through them all this morning at 7 a.m. First of all, look at this is Greg. Okay? Look at his haircut.
Yeah.
You think to yourself, oh, he's just some sort of backwoods weirdo in Tennessee. No, look at that hair. That's well cared for locks. I like it. Oh, Feel Good Friday story. We'll save it. Remember this picture, though, okay?
Okay.
These are brothers who met on Ancestry.com. This is the second time they've been in each other's company.
That's awesome.
I thought they've already won. They don't need coffee. Oh, look at that. Isn't that a nice t-shirt?
Nice t-shirt.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Wonder where she got that.
I don't know.
She got it at our merch site, peacelovecanada.ca. See? There you go. Thank you so much to everyone who submitted pictures. They're really, really great. And congratulations again to Laura Catherine. Laura, email me business@brittlestar.com and I'll hook you up with Solange. Dear God, not romantically. Stop it. And she'll find out what kind of coffee you like and send it off to you. Right, Shannon?
Yes. And while you're pulling out whatever you're pulling out, I just want to say, saw Karen Lynn from Florida saying that she's now in week 2 of COVID recovery. Thank God she got vaccinated.
Oh, good for you.
So even with that, she's still feeling pretty crummy.
I'm glad you're on the mend, though.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's great. Here's my question. You know the picture of the sunglasses, right?
Yeah.
Did you spend, because I'm a bit of a preener. I don't know if you know that or not. And I'm comfortable looking at myself in a reflection and or screen.
Yep.
But not in a, gosh, I'm so good looking way. More in a, like, it doesn't faze me. It's like, whatever way. Every now and then it's a, gosh, I'm so good looking way. But very rarely. Very, very rarely. My question is, when you were a teen, did you spend a lot of time preening? Did you, like, could you spend time in front of a mirror? Would you go to, like, a sunglasses thing and you'd have the little mirror and you have to kind of, like, find the right height?
Well, only if I was trying to buy sunglasses.
You wouldn't just do it to look cool?
Well, see, I was also in Scotland and there's less sunglasses called for over there. But I do realize now, though, that sometimes I haven't properly looked at myself in the mirror for like days. So like when I'm doing my
Really?
hair, I'll be looking at my hair,
I mean, I think
but I
there's
don't look at myself.
I think, see, Rob says like a parakeet. That's exactly what all I need is a mirror and I've got a friend. But I think there's a benefit to not looking at your reflection for a little bit or your image. Like I think you can, if you get too in your head about it, you need to kind of let go of it a little bit. But I also feel like the converse, is that right? Is that the word of that?
Okay, yeah, the opposite.
The opposite of that
Yeah.
also works. Meaning like if you see, like for me, I see myself on my computer screen all the time.
Right.
Because I'm editing and I'm filming and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And it's now, I don't care anymore. Like it went from like, oh, you look like an idiot to like, I don't know, I look like an idiot. Whatever.
Right, yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Anyway. Greg says he was born good looking. So minimum maintenance required.
Susan says, all teens preen. As a mom of a 14-year-old boy with coiffed hair, I can confidently say that.
14 wasn't my good hair years. I was getting there though. I was getting there. Yeah.
Hard with curly hair back in the 80s and 90s before the good hair products came out.
Bomb says, I've never preened. I'm not a preener.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that either. There's a lot of fashion choices Bob makes where I'm like, he has deliberated over
He
this.
does a lot of duck lips, so I think he preens.
He does a lot of duck lips.
Yeah.
He single-handedly brought the fanny pack back. I think he's even abandoned it now.
Kelsey says, I can do my full makeup without a mirror. Benefit of being legally blind, but it's all good. I succeed.
Well, that's impressive. I like that. So here's my next question for everyone, okay? Mm-hmm. And get ready, because you can all chime in with answers to this, okay? Do you currently, or did you at some point, have a nickname, and have you had a nickname that you didn't choose, but other people just gave you? Years ago, we talked about this. So I'll give you a couple of examples.
Okay.
Okay? Mm-hmm. So, first of all, nicknames are usually terms of endearment, if not try to be insulting.
Okay.
But, so, my girlfriend in high school's younger sister used to give me the nickname Ugly. It was just a nickname, honest. And then Ugly turned into Bugly, Bugly turned into Dougly, Dougly turned into Doug, which turned into Douglas. Mm-hmm. So then she would just call me Douglas.
Right.
Like, that's how she got to that point. That was my nickname, was just another name. Mm-hmm. Right. So that's one example. The other example is yesterday, I posted a video, and amazingly, Eric Idle from Monty Python retweeted it and said that he really liked it. It was really great. So I was super excited. Someone later in the day had said to him, oh, he's, this Brittle Star guy is quite popular in Canada. Have you heard of him? And he goes and Eric Idle responded, I hadn't heard of him till today. He's a bit of a singing proops. To which people immediately latched on to.
Is that like Greg Proops?
Yes.
Okay.
Because he wears black frame glasses too. And he has kind of blondish hair. My hair is brown though, isn't it?
Yes.
Brown and gray. And the people immediately latched onto this and started referring to me as Singing Proops. I didn't choose that name.
Thank you for telling me this. Excellent. Scroll back up a little because we had some nicknames. Carrie's daughter calls her Moo Moo.
Go further.
Just one. Yeah, there. Mike is Mudguts from Mad Max. I didn't pick it, but I'll stick with it. Linda's old boyfriend called her Peaches.
That sounds filthy.
Kelsey, my nickname is Little Miss Hollywood. And Laura Catherine of Fridge fame says, my dad called me Laura Dora Dinkle Dunks forever. Catherine was Kit Kat in university.
Yeah.
Annika is called Anecdote because she has a lot of anecdotes.
That's pretty good.
You got some pretty imaginative friends.
Matt Blackstock's here. Hey, Matt. Matt says, in my middle school days, everyone called me Goldberg. I like that.
Yeah.
That's cool. Hey, Nancy. Michelle's aunt called her Mitch, which she hated.
I can see that. Yeah.
That's pretty good. No dancing palm trees here. Good morning. Grade 7, Marianne was called Aardvark. I don't know what was that based off of?
I don't know. Is that not a face? I don't know what that means.
That's really weird, isn't it?
Carrie says, me redheaded in Oz means you're bluey. Interesting.
Micro Love Sharks HD's here. Good day. Probably from Australia. That's what I'm guessing. Christine McLaughlin Z Boutique, or Z Boutique rather, sorry.
She's Canadian.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was realizing when she said Toys R Us and Sudbury, and I had to flip over from Z to Z.
Yeah.
To Z to Z. Rick Peach, he's been Peach whole life, is the last name. Susan says Cuban or Cubbin? Cubin.
I don't know. Still use it as her Instagram and Twitter handle. Lauren, nickname is Ren. Nicholas, my nickname was Squiggy at a job, and I ran with it for years. I can see that.
John's nickname when he was young was Musk. Musk! My brother said it was because I smelled. I used to say it was because I was muscular.
Well, teen years are hard for everyone.
My friend Mike yells Barbio. That's pretty good every time he greets me. And Mike's had Eric Idle sit in his lap. See, I tried to one-up me with that.
I think he did one-up you with that.
Yeah?
Yeah. And Connie says, Martha Stewart is my nickname for the homemaking, not the insider trading thing.
Teresa's was Trees, Teas, and Tree. Was that a succession of names, or was that one of three? People would call you one of those three. That's what I'd like to know. Rob was deemed Buddha in middle school. Then later in life, he got named Squatch because I am a Trail rat. I think he
I don't know.
stopped.
I can't see it. Oh, a trail runner?
Trail runner, maybe? Maybe he was running when he typed that.
And Ken says, my nickname to my family was Clem Cadiddlehopper. Look
Double
at that.
L.
Richard's been scared away by this. He's gone.
He's had enough, has he? Leah was double L. I had an elderly friend who used to go to the same open mic nights and jam sessions that I did. One day I came in and saw him, said good morning. He said, good morning, double L. I was confused at first. My initials are LM. I said, double L? I think you're a bit mixed up. My last name doesn't begin with an L. He just smiled and said, double L. Lovely Leah. Aww. That was nice.
And Susan's clarifying Cuban.
Cuban. Nice. Got it. Bob's never had an inventive nickname. Is that the curse of having the name Bob? Can I believe, Bob, you're a Robert, though, right?
I'm sure. Yes.
Why would you assume that, Shannon? Don't
I
assume
feel
his
comfortable
name.
assuming.
Just making sure I'm not missing any here.
Brenda says, my dad called me Poochie.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good. Paul's responding to Christine saying, at karaoke, people call me Sir. Kelsey's asking where Brittlestar came from. Brittlestar came from a marine life book that our oldest son Owen had when he was 3, and we used to read it before bed, and there were these spindly, well, there still are, these spindly starfish.
like you kicked them out. I took the names, so they can't exist anymore.
I'm trying to edge them out of Wikipedia, and they can see through their tentacles, and they defecate out of their mouths, which apparently is a thing that happens to all starfish. It doesn't happen to them, rather, not like unexpectedly. Rather, all starfish do that.
All right.
Karen Ball says, my dad called me Puffle. Puffle's a nice name.
Puffle's a good one.
Isn't that good?
Yeah, it is.
I like that. It's really good. I call you Shanino. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I guess you do.
Yeah, Shanino.
Mm-hmm.
Shanny. Mm-hmm. Shenanigans. That's what I say. That's a hard one to say, though. It doesn't usually get called that after a few drinks. Maybe she does. I don't know.
Should we do Feel Good Friday?
Let's do Feel Good Friday. You ready? Mm-hmm. All right, so what happens in Feel Good Friday is I ask you to tell me something nice you did for someone this past week, or something nice someone did for you this past week. I share it on the show, and we all feel good. We are like, yeah. I'm going to use the ones that were posted in the Fridge Friday call out right now, but if you have another one, you can post in the comments like Kelsey has at the ready, which she gets up at around 3 o'clock in the morning her time. And types
I know.
Out in her notes
She's in California. Feel Good Friday from Kelsey. I came home from work yesterday to the most beautiful pink Gerber daisies and a card from my sweet husband. I like pink Gerber daisies. 8 years ago yesterday, we went on our first date. Our real anniversary is coming up in September. We then went to a beautiful steak and mushroom dinner. Oh, I like that too. Kelsey, your husband's killing it. And just enjoyed the evening together. It gives us an excuse to go on a date again, even 8 years later. I hope you have a beautiful weekend. It's supposed to be a high of 108 this weekend in California. Much love to my TMST family.
Heather's Feel Good Friday on Sunday. I celebrated my last day of being 54 with shots of Sex and Gold butter tart vodka. Nice push there, Heather. Friends and family dropped by, and I spent most of Sunday through to Tuesday seeking refuge in the candy van, avoiding all family responsibilities. It was a great way to turn 55. Happy belated birthday.
Steve says, my Feel Good Friday is I got my nephew to get his final COVID vaccine yesterday.
Laura says she finally feels good today because you know why? Because she's a big Club Coffee Fridge Friday winner. That's why. Mm-hmm. Christina's Feel Good Friday. I gave my son a babysitting break earlier this week so he could see Play On with me at the theater. My bestie's daughter Madison, who I used to babysit, took the reins and watched Gwenny for me while we were at the performance. Gwenny had a fantastic time with her new sitter. So much so that she got teary-eyed and clung to Maddie as she was leaving.
Aww.
And afterwards, when asked if she missed her, Mama asked if she... And afterwards, when asked if she missed her mama, and Kaylin responded, no, I see you guys all the time. When is Maddie coming back?
That's good.
That's pretty good.
Brenda, I'm about to go pick up my 7-year-old grandson who will be spending the whole weekend with me for the first time. Wish me luck. Oh, that'll be fun. That's good.
Greg's Feel Good Friday. catch up. Last week I thought it was Thursday, so I had to watch the replay. So I have a couple. I just bought a new truck. It's bigger than the truck
Can you
I
stop
had.
this moving?
Oh yeah, sorry. There's a lot of things happening.
There you go.
Bought a new truck. Wanted to make sure I have a truck that will pull my travel trailer over the Rocky Mountains. My wife's son and his son visited for a week. Since I didn't need the 2011 Ford Ranger, and my stepson became 80% disabled from a year in Iraq and is having trouble with his bills, I gave him the small truck since I didn't need it anymore. So we're both happy.
Nice.
There you go.
That's awesome. Allison, I gave my neighbor some extra veggies for my garden today. And Sherry is posting on Dale's account and says, Dale came home and gave me 24 red roses the other day.
Oh.
Isn't that nice?
Well, that's very nice.
Susan is off to Blue Mountain with friends for the weekend. It'd be so great to get away.
Melanie is 15 years breast cancer free as of July 28th.
Congratulations.
There you go. Congratulations. Well done, Melanie.
Christine, I've lost 15 pounds using an app for, I think psychology is what she's saying, but maybe psychology. My husband has been trying to figure out what kind of reward I should get. I think I'll finally get my hair appointment set up because now I feel like I've earned it.
Leah's Feel Good Friday. I attempted to make a healthy pasta dish last night. Whole wheat fusilli and vegetables in a tomato sauce. The liquid didn't absorb like it was supposed to. I was disappointed at first, then decided to just go with it. I set bowls and spoons on the table and called it vegetable noodle soup. I gave it a try and it was delicious. Poppy Weir loved it too. I was happy that things worked out in the end. As Bob Ross says, there are no mistakes, just happy little accidents.
Awesome. Janet, I made 24 500ml jars of garlic pickled carrots for my sister-in-law's daycare, as they love them in 30 degrees Celsius. Garlic pickled carrots would actually be quite good, I think. It never
really
occurred
would.
to me. That's
Yeah, they really would.
Yeah.
Adri's Feel Good Friday. In Brazil, Father's Day is celebrated on the second Sunday of August. I bought my dad one of his favorite foods, pasta with seafood, salad, antipasti, and caipirinha. Caipirinha? How do you say that?
I don't know.
You can't
Italian
read that.
foods? No idea.
Caipirinha? My father was happy. There you go. Happy Father's Day to your dad.
Oreen, Feel Good Friday. Our kite flying group is meeting for lunch today. First time since March 2020.
Wow.
Denise, my granddaughter gave up her game so I could watch the morning show on my tablet. Isn't that sweet?
Sandy's Feel Good Friday. We were having a small reception on Saturday for a daughter who was married last September. COVID-19 kind of ruined her big wedding plans, and only 15 people came to the wedding. Now most, if not all, family has been vaccinated, so we can get together to celebrate her wedding. That's awesome.
And I'm going to get you to start moving this. Yeah. Linda, a Facebook friend alerted me that the Samsung gallery will disappear, and another friend tried to explain what I need to do to save pics. I am a non-techie, needed the help. So I don't totally know what that means, but if you're use Samsung gallery,
Heads up.
heads up. Yep.
Tech for Needs, we are in the kitchen, the big country kitchen.
Rob from the internet, Feel Good Friday. I'm wearing a Peace Love Canada polo. You're welcome.
Yeah,
That's brand new.
I know.
Karen
Very
Lynn,
few of them.
Feel Good Friday. A dear friend of ours went to the pharmacy yesterday to pick up our meds for our treatment for COVID. She couldn't understand why we were acting like a crime scene with tape on the front door. Do not enter. Bless her empathy and compassion for us. Dinner for her when we feel better.
Mike says Stuart's Feel Good Friday is treating himself to new bifocals from Costco today. I tried bifocals. I need these for distance. And then I realized, like, in the past, 2 years, for sure, my ability to see with my glasses on is like, no, can't do it anymore. So I have to do this. And I tried progressives.
Yeah.
I was going to throw up.
That's too much.
It was too much.
Yeah. Catherine, Feel Good Friday. I chopped off all my hair. Kelsey, Feel Good Friday number 2. I officially booked the tickets for my husband and I to go to Ohio mid-October to meet his birth mom. We'll be spending time with his adopted family as well. My only fear is I will freeze if it starts to snow. Does anyone know if it snows on the East Coast middle October? I'm hoping to get back home after a week without snow. You're probably good.
You're probably okay.
Yeah, it won't stay if it snows. It won't stay.
Yeah. By just a quick interjection here, Catherine, who just chopped off all her hair. 4 years ago, when we were still doing the show 4 years ago, well, it wasn't even new then. She surprised everyone in the TMST crew by showing up one Friday with a baby. She's like, look at this. Anyway, that baby, Stella, starts school this year. That's how long we've been wasting our time with this show.
That's how old you are.
Human beings have been created and have begun living their own lives.
Wendy, I sent pizza to the vet emergency clinic after they saved my cat. That's a nice thing.
good.
You can scroll down. I think we're way behind. There's probably like
all
a
right.
million.
Yeah. See you, Antonella.
Jane, Feel Good Friday. I just got pulled into work. Teaching ninth graders this year is going to be an adventure, right? Because Americans have started school.
Max
lot of places.
said, got my mom settled in a county-owned, not-for-profit LTC home. Good for you, Mac.
That's awesome. And apparently, Capriña is a couple people saying it's an awesome Brazilian drink.
Yes. Well, that's good. Well, thank you for letting us know.
And Elaine, her Feel Good Friday is listening to all the Feel Good Fridays.
Oh, Carrie says, in my 40s, I decided to go back to school for geology. Good for you, Carrie.
Ooh, I like that because that's like probably a very, like something you've just been interested in.
Your uncle's a geologist.
He is.
There you go.
Yeah.
Maybe you know him. And Greg says, to the person studying geology, check out, so that's to Carrie, check out Nick Zenter on YouTube. You won't regret it. Nice. Exactly.
Nice.
All right. Okay, so, and people talking about progressives and how horrible they are. It takes a while to get used. It takes Heather 6 weeks to get used to progressives.
See, I don't think I could do that.
And they made a slight adjustment, and then it was perfect. Maybe I need to do that.
Maybe getting them off the internet was a problem.
Maybe.
But no, instead we just went and bought a whole bunch of cheap reading glasses, and they are all over the house.
And Will says it takes a while to get used to progressives as well. Yeah, I should give him another shot, really, because I think I mean, like this, you know, I don't care how old I am, right?
Yeah.
Because that's part of my appeal. Is people like,
Yes.
God, that guy's so old and he's still doing stuff.
Yes, honey.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what makes me sexy. But then I think this.
Doesn't quite do it.
No, this looks like I'm deciding what to tip.
Yeah. Will it be 8 or 10%?
I mean, he was late with the water. Did you order fries? Anyway, thanks so much for sharing your Feel Good Friday stories and your Fridge Friday pictures as well. Congratulations again to Laura Catherine. Thank you very much to Michael Ford and the Ford Group. Remember, Michael Ford and the Ford Group are accountants. TheFordGroup.ca. Just read the site. You'll figure out what we do.
It's the point of a website. Really.
It's the point of a website. If you can't figure that out, we don't even want you as a client. And thanks so much to Club Coffee and Solange for sponsoring Fridge Friday. Congratulations again to Laura for winning. Email me, business@brittlestar.com. And have a great week. Be kind to each other. Be nice to each other. Don't drink and drive. Wear your mask where you need to. Get vaccinated if you haven't been vaccinated yet. It's the key to getting out of this crap cycle.
Yeah, and learn from Karen Lynn, who they've been down in Florida. Everything I've seen her saying on this show, they've been very careful. They got vaccinated as soon as they could, and it's going around heavy down there, so they still got sick.
You know what's great?
They're better than they should have been.
Not having measles, so you get a shot for that. You know what's else great? Not having COVID, so you get a shot for that. At least it makes it better, even if you do get it.
Yeah.
So be kind to each other. Be nice to each other. We'll see you guys next Friday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern.
And now we're done. We've had some fun with friends old and new. Carry this smile throughout your day and share it with someone too. Remember the trick is don't be a dick in anything you do. Click like and share because we need those clicks. It's really the least you could do.
So you're saying that my advanced age is not attractive to you?
No, it shows that you can stick with something.
Shows that you can stick with something or I can stick
Well,
with something?
that too.